good day viewers, welcome to another mathematics presentation. So in this presentation I want us to look at this question. So this is a question that was given to me by one of the students. The question reads, the second and fifth term of a geometric progression are 16 and 2 respectively. Find a common ratio and the first term. B, find the 12th term. So here we need to take note of the information. We have been given the second and the fifth term of the GP, which are 16 and 2. So this means that the second term is a 16 and the fifth term it's a 2. So we need to find the common ratio. So how can we find the common ratio? So first thing, we take note of what we have been given. So we have been given that the second term is equal to 16. So this is our second term. So we are going to write the formula of finding the nth term of a geometric progression. In this case, you say second term is equal to AR power n minus 1. So this is our formula. So this A represents the first term, this n represents the position of the term. So in this case, since we are talking about the second term, so n will be equal to 2. Okay, so I hope we can proceed. So here we have term 2, we are going to put a 16. So we are going to say AR power 2 minus 1, okay, is equal to, so our second term is a 16, so it's equal to what? A 16. Okay, then from there we can try to reduce this. So we're going to have AR equal to 16. So we can name this as our equation 1. Okay, so after doing this, we can now find the for the fifth term. So in this case, we are told that the fifth term should be equal to a 2. Okay, so this is our fifth term. So we are going to apply the same principle right here, where we say fifth term is equal to AR power n minus 1. So this is the general formula we use when finding the term in an GP. So where there is n, we are going to put the position of the term, which will be a 5, because we are talking about the fifth term. Okay, where there is term 5, we are going to put a 2. So this will give us AR power 5 minus 1 is equal to a 2. So I do hope that you are following there. So you can see here, let me write our second equation. So I'll write it here on top. We have something like this. We have AR. So we have 5 minus 1, which will be a 4, is equal to a 2. So this is our second equation. Then from there, since we have our equation 1 and our equation 2, as you can see. So what you can do is this. We can divide, we can say we take our equation 1, our equation 2 is this one. Then we take our equation 1. I hope you are able to see. So we can say AR power 4 is equal to 2. Okay, this is our second equation. Then we have AR is equal to 16, and this is our first equation. So from here, what we are going to do is we are going to get our equation 2, which is AR power 4 is equal to 2. Then we are going to divide it with our equation 1, which is AR is equal to 16. Okay, so we can cancel this A and this A. Then R here, then into R power 4, we have R power 3. So then with R power 3 equal to, so 2 here, 1, 2 into 16, it's 8. So we have 1 over 8. So this is what we are getting. So from here, we just need to find the third root of R power 3. We also apply the same principle here. So we are going to introduce the third root. Even here, we introduce the third root. So here, our final answer is going to be, we know that this third root and this one will cancel. We have r equal to, so what is the third root of 1 over 8? We are going to have half. So the value of the common ratio is equal to 1 over 2. So upon finding the value of the common ratio, we can pick either equation 1 or equation 2 to find the first term. Okay, so let's say we pick our equation 1, and our equation 1 is AR is equal to 16. So you can pick any equation to give you the same answer. So we have A, open bracket, where there is R, we put 1 over 2 is equal to 16. So this will give us A equal to, so here I'll just do the cross multiplication, which will give me A is equal to 32. So we can see that the first term will be a 32 and the common ratio is half. So we have found our first question. Okay, let us now move on to find our second question. So we now come to our question B, where we need to find the 12th term. So how can we find the 12th term? So to find the 12th term, we are still going to apply the formula that is used to find the nth term of a GP, which is this formula. We are going to say the nth term is equal to AR power n minus 1. So here, when we organize our data, we know that A is the first term, we said it's a 32. Then R, the common ratio, we said it's half. Then this n right here is the position of the term. In this case, we are talking about the 12th term, so n will be equal to 12. So we can apply there, we can just substitute. So we are going to say 12th term is equal to, so where there is A, we are going to put a 32 right here where there is A. Then in bracket where there is R, we'll put half, this one, like this, okay, which is raised to the power of n minus 1. So n, it's a 12, so this will be 12 minus 1. So this will give us 12 is equal to 32. So in brackets we have half, then 12 minus 1, it's 11. So don't make a mistake of simplifying here, no, because this term is raised to the power of 12 minus 1. This one is not affected. So from here we are going to have 12th term is equal to, so we can say 32 times, so we can now press on the calculator, we find half raised to the power of what? Of 12. So 1 over 4096. This is what it's giving us. So from here, you can also now find, you say 32 times 1 over 4096. So once we punch everything on the calculator, it's giving us this. So get our 12th term is equal to 1 over 128. So I hope that you are also using your own calculator to get the same value. So we have answered all the questions. Thank you so much, everybody, for having time to view this content. This has been your presenter, Mr. Mlenga. Bye bye.